Yo, 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 what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem, back once again talking this boxing shit. And of course, as always, make sure you check out my all new album, It's My Turn to Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic all the way around. You know what I'm saying? It's available on my official site, hustlegameboss.com. It's also available on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. Big shout out to Tidal. Pandora, shit. Amazon Music, I think I might have already said that, but Google Play. You also got YouTube, you know what I mean? Shit, Spotify, everywhere. Everywhere music can be found, or wherever your preferred outlet of music is, whichever your preferred outlet of music is. All you gotta do is search the Supreme General while you enjoying that shit, and I shall appear. My whole collection. You know what I mean? Check it all out. I got hits. It's been years now I've been making some dope ass records, man. You know what I mean? And I'm only gonna get better. I'm actually at this point working on my new album. I'm actually working on two projects at the same time. The first one is an album called The Fast Lane. It's for winners only. It's gonna be real up tempo, real fly boy shit. You know what I mean? I'm on my Playboy fly boy shit on that album, and then I'm also gonna have Clear and Present Hustler, Egregia Cum Laude, which is gonna be it was slated to be my debut album, but due to a bunch of things going on behind the scenes, samples not being able to be cleared in time, and a few other things as far as features go that I had to change around, you know what I mean, last minute. It ruined the momentum I had going into that album. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop The Fast Lane is for winners only, and then use that to segue into that Clear and Present Hustler album. They will both be classics, and they will both feature nothing but G shit throughout. And with that being said, let's get on to this video. This video is regarding the recent, these are my post-fight thoughts regarding the recent fight between Amir King Khan and my man Phil, aka Philly Low, Greco. Yeah, I call Phil the Greco Philly Low. That's my man right there, Philly Low. Just because of the shit he was talking at the first press conference. He almost lost his Philly Low card when he decided to be a nice guy towards the end. But I get it, you know what I mean? He not really an asshole. That shit it's not really natural to him, you know? He's just talking a little shit. But it worked. And there's not really much to talk about this fight, man. Khan stretched him in like 50-something seconds, 40-something seconds, man. The first real good punch he got hit with, he got hurt. Then he got followed up on him. Khan pounced and took him out. You know what I mean? It was some good shit for Khan, man. Khan looked like Superman. He looked like he back, you know? Yeah. Now, when it comes to this fight, man, on the surface, like I said, it makes Khan look like Superman, you know what I mean? It makes him look back. But when you delve slightly beneath the surface, I think the story of this fight comes more into the picture. I believe Phil LaGreco was off for maybe 2 years. 2 years before this, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I know he was making cooking videos on YouTube, some good cooking videos too, man. I learned a lot fucking with them shits. You know, I watched a few of them. I fuck with Phil LaGreco, so you know what I mean. I checked out the cooking videos. They was cool, but he wasn't fighting. You know, it had been at least a year, maybe two, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going off the dome. I don't really have no notes or nothing like that. Just, you know, off the top of my head, I remember Phil LaGreco saying, someone saying that he had been off for a couple of years before then, which would make him the perfect opponent for a guy like Khan. You know what I mean? Very low risk, and you get to see what's still in the tank for Khan. And if Khan wipes the floor with a guy like this, then you know he's still on a certain high level that remains lucrative for a guy like Khan. You know what I'm saying? Because he can still perform at that high level, he can still make big paydays, and that's good for him, you know. So that's basically what this fight told me. What this fight told me was that Khan still has the skills, still has the speed to give a good fight to anybody on the top level. Now, with his hand being repaired, like that's what throws a few more question marks into the mix. So we don't really know if Khan is now a puncher because his hand is fixed. But Khan's never really been a one punch guy in his whole career, so I doubt that that's the case. I just feel like maybe Phil Greco was a bit rusty, in addition to not really being prepared for a guy like Khan, an athlete like Khan's speed. So I just that's about where I would take it, as far as, or at least that would be my assessment of the situation with Khan. I think he looked good. He's gonna be able to make some more paydays, some very, very good paydays, in my opinion, because he's gonna be able to fight the upper echelon at 154 or 147. I don't think he's gonna fight Kell Brook. At least not right now, no. I believe he's going to step up his competition, take one more quote-unquote tune-up fight before he does that. But even still, it's the jury's out, in my opinion, on Khan. So I do want to see him fight Kell Brook, but I know how that movie ends. Kell Brook is going to stretch him. Khan's going to look good for maybe the first half of the first round. He might even get 2 rounds. He can't go past 3 rounds with Kell Brook. He's going to get knocked out before then. And if he tries anybody else at 154, it's going to be the same result. If he stays at 147, he's going to have to face a guy like Errol Spence, Sean Porter, or Danny Garcia. All 3 of them beat Khan soundly. The only fight I saw that Khan has a good chance to win, or at least it's not as much of a foregone conclusion, would be the potential fight between him and Adrian Broner. If he fought Broner, he could beat Broner. But the thing is, Broner still has a shot to knock him out. And I just believe that Broner, once he get hot, once he start getting warmed up on your ass, he's going to start teeing off. And I believe that that's exactly what's going to happen with Khan. He's going to start teeing off on Khan at some point in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But Khan is so fast and so active, he could just snatch rounds. And Khan might be able to snatch rounds or snatch up enough rounds before AB get his shit popping to where it'll be a moot point. He had to knock him out. You know what I mean? I could easily see Khan in that kind of fight. I could see him outworking Broner for 9 rounds. I could see that shit. And then, getting fucked up bad for a good 3 rounds, Or even within those 9 rounds, just piling up enough points to where, even if he getting beat up on some Maidana shit, because Maidana was whooping Khan ass, especially towards the end of that fight. He was really fucking him up. But it was too late, too many points. Khan had accumulated too many points. And that's how Khan would beat literally anybody at the welterweight division. But Broner, the only reason I see Broner being a decent thing for Khan is because Khan is bigger than Broner, and his chin might actually hold up in that fight through the whole 12 rounds. Broner can knock him out, yes. And I believe Broner can easily hurt him. But you can overwhelm Broner with activity. You know what I'm saying? You can make him put his hands in his pockets all day. So, and Khan, that's his strength. That's his key. You know what I mean? That's what he does. That's what he does best. So unless he would have lost a step, which could be the case, because Connor's over 30 now, and speed's usually the first thing to go. But even if he has all his faculties, he can still lose to Broner. Broner is a highly skilled guy, man. Don't let that Mikey Garcia fight fool y'all. Mikey Garcia is a legend. He is a legend, man. He's up there with some of the all-time greats, man. You got to give Mikey his props. To lose to Mikey, there's no shame in that. And that's the reason why he lost the way that he lost, It seemed like he couldn't get around Mikey jab, but it wasn't just the jab, it was the timing that really affected Broner. And I don't necessarily believe Khan has good timing per se. I believe he's just fast. He's fast and he can catch you. But timing, I don't know if he has timing. Danny Garcia has good timing. Khan, I don't think has good timing. I just think he do what he do, and most people can't catch up to him. Because he can overwhelm you like he did Paulie Malignaggi. I know it was a while ago, but Paulie was, Paulie was equipped to be able to deal with Khan, but he couldn't because Khan just overwhelmed him, man. Sometimes you get behind on that insurmountable lead and shit, and it's just, especially when you got like Paulie, you don't have no pop to be able to keep Khan honest, or to even keep him off you, or to at least have that threat of stopping him. It's a tall order to win. But in Broner's case, Broner is stronger than Mayweather was at 147. And that's out my mouth himself. So, and I believe him. I believe that. So I'm gonna give AB, a slight edge to win that fight, but that is a winnable fight for Khan, no doubt. And it would be the only move I would make as far as high level fighters at this point. I would stay away from Kell Brook because you're gonna get knocked out. I mean, Khan fans could get mad all they want, but it is what it is. He will get knocked out fucking with Kell Brook. There's no question in my mind. I have no doubt. And that's even if they fought at 147, which I do not recommend Kell Brook do. I don't think Kell Brook should go below 154 for any reason, period. No reason. So, and with that being the case, Khan is not going to fight him. He's not going to go all the way up to 154. Khan not even going to do a catch weight at 150, and I don't think Khan can even make 150 at this point. I think he need another fight before he can start making lower weights and being a little tighter with it, But that's my thoughts and my assessment, in the post-fight for Greco. Where does Greco go from here? Goes back to his cooking channel with a whole lot more money. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's just it right now, because Greco, if he was to try to make a comeback and try to get in the title contention and all that shit, he's going to have a hell of a climb, and he's going to have to beat some very good contenders, and I don't know if he's up to the challenge right now. I don't think he could beat a Errol Spence. I don't think he could beat a Keith Thurman. I don't think he could beat a Sean Porter. I don't think he could beat a Danny Garcia. I don't even think he could beat Jeff Horn. I mean, that's just my opinion. I just don't think so. So, he'd probably lose to Manny Pacquiao right now, and Pacquiao is a shell of himself out here. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. Greco is a good guy. I would love to see him get a couple more paydays, maybe 1 or 2, before he call it quits, but he on his way out the door. As far as Khan go, he's getting close to the end, too. I predict maybe he got 3 more fights in him. He should make him count, get that money. You know what I mean? Go see Kell Brook last, because once you get knocked out by him, it's over with. So that'll probably be the last fight of Khan's career, and we already know how that movie going. Now, I fuck with Khan, man. I think he's a great athlete. I think he's a great fighter, given his flaws. He has done extraordinary with his career, but at this point, at his age, it's going to be too much to ask for him to be a top-level fighter with titles and all that extra shit. Right now, he just a cash cow making bread, and I respect it. So it is what it is, man. Shout out Khan. Shout out the Khan Army. Shout out Philly Low, my man. Shout out everybody else, man. It was a good fight, man. I'm on to the next one. 100.